hello Aries, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. I am here to read for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Aries. Aries, if you are here for the first time, welcome. We only have one rule. Be high vibin'. We don't do the low vibers here. And yeah, if you can please give a thumbs up if you enjoy the content here. And finally, if you would subscribe, we would love to have you as an addition to our cup family. All right, here we go. And well, we got to look at these because we do. However, I haven't cut yet, so we haven't started the reading. So consider us a pre-shuffle. Let's get one more card in there. Look at that, Aries. Somebody's got a fist full of dollars, I think. King of Pentacles here. I feel like this energy is more of a take charge kind of fatherly sort of someone who, well, when I say fatherly, because I was raised by the boomer generation. So in the boomer generation, you know, the people, the way they had their relationships set up mostly is that the husband was the breadwinner, right? And the mother took care of the home usually. So that's the energy I'm getting from here. Tradition. That's what I'm getting. Traditional father-like person who is the keeper of the money, paying the bills, that kind of thing. Traditional sort of fatherly role. I think this person's coming around in your life again. So if you know someone who fits this bill here, someone I think is either getting a second chance or giving a second chance to someone. And I think it's the universe, actually, Aries. This is you. Yeah. I feel like whether you're female or male, I feel this is your energy. And I feel like you are being given a second chance. And you're going to take that second chance because you know what a big blessing it is. You have had an awakening or a realization, an aha moment, as Oprah would call it. You have had a realization that you've got to go. It's time for you to go on the next adventure. And it's going to work out fine. The sun is shining. You've got your best friend at your side. You're just going to take very little. I don't think you're going to take a whole lot with you on this new journey. I feel like the Fool is looking directly at Archangel Michael here, blowing this horn. I feel like you've been waiting for this. That's what it is, Aries. You've been waiting for the second chance. Sort of, you know, this Fool is kind of looking at the, where are the eyes closed? Eyes are closed. So facing towards facing towards the angel that's waking up all of those people who had been in a slumber. Yeah. Okay. We're going to go from here. Wow. We're going to cut for sure. And then we're going to get back to it here, Aries. It looks like this is going to be an incredibly cool reading. Let's see if we can pick up those energies again. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Aries. Aries, what is the most important thing that Aries needs to know this week, Spirit? The most important thing? What is on the forefront of Aries' mind this week? We need advice. Tell me what is going on in the week ahead for Aries, please. The week ahead. Thank you. There we go. That's the first card out. Somebody is going to be revealing something. Aries, I think you have been carrying heartbreak for a long time. 7 years? Yeah. You're looking back at the heartache. I feel like a decision has been made here, though. I feel like a decision in matters of the heart have been made because the other three swords are over the shoulder, over the left shoulder. So I feel like I feel like you've made a decision to end something. And you're wondering if you can get away with it. You are ending something for something else. Because you are not, this isn't just the end. This is painful. It's going to be painful, no doubt. This isn't just the end, though, but it is the end for you. It is whatever ends begins again, right? So I feel like there's been some decisions made here. I see two swords Two swords that are sticking face down here in the soil. Yeah, somebody's made a decision here to end something. It is, I believe, the King of Cups. This could be your energy, no matter what your sign is. The energy of the King of Cups is somebody who does all things in love, right? He's very emotionally available, emotionally open. He has a lot of kindness, a lot of go with the flow. Unfortunately, though, because he is so very much intuitive, because he's so intuitive, sometimes that can throw this king from side to side, wanting to make a decision and not wanting, living between here and here, wanting to end something and not wanting to hurt anyone, because that's who the King of Cups is. Yeah, I feel like that is your energy here. So we had a bunch of cards that flew out. We might as well take those ones too. Yeah, I think that you don't want to hurt someone with the ending, but unfortunately, I feel like there is going to be someone who becomes single. And I feel like you are likely divorcing here. I feel like this is the single divorcee. Yeah, the person who's divorced, the person who's learning their own language, how to take care of themselves, how to speak their truth. I feel like the two of you are almost kind of opposites. This person's very boisterous, doesn't really care whose feelings she hurts or he hurts, depending on the energy here, and how it is resonating for you. I feel like this person just goes ahead and says whatever they say, and it doesn't really matter to them how it lands with others. And I think that the king is the very opposite of that, this King of Cups. I feel like the King of Cups is very opposite of that, in that, yes, the king does have the courage to bring things to an end, but he won't just cut someone off and never look back. He also won't be mean about it. So I feel like an end does come here, though. There is a completion here in the present moment. So I feel like there's a completion of, angry conversation, character assassination. I feel like these two are the two main players. You could be dealing with someone who is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or you could have one of those in your chart, or all of them. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Both of these are air signs like the Queen. And then we have Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So I feel like there has been something that you've been hiding, Aries. You've been getting away with it till now. Maybe you've been getting away with it for, I don't know, I want to say either 3 or 7 years, only because there's 3 swords over the left side of this person who is the 7 of Swords. Now, make no mistake about it, this person, I don't feel is happy that this thing came to an end and now they're out in the cold. I really do feel as though it was because there was something that had not been said that needed to be said, and when the king spoke up and decided it was time to end the cycle and be out in the cold, I feel like the next step, I feel like the king is ending this and looking at it from here. I feel like, the person who's carrying the swords, was looking just for 3 more so they could end whatever it was going on, because it was painful. I feel like you might have made some enemies while you were in the midst of ending whatever it is that's coming to an end in the present moment. I feel like you are, that possibly people have tried to take passionate action against you, or that you're just taking action, to keep yourself on the higher ground while you're trying to fight off all of these people who feel that your business is their business as well. Okay, let's keep going here. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries, thank you. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, so in the present moment, we do have some sort of a divorce that's going on here. Somebody spoke their truth. the other person didn't like it. We're done with this here. You know, something came between you two. It might have been words that came between you and your person. This person put you out in the cold, and now you're brokenhearted. And it doesn't matter how it comes to an end, whether it is amicable or not amicable. It's heartbreaking, especially if you've been in a relationship for a very long time. And I feel like the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords, you know, they have a lot of longevity. I feel like even though they're opposites, that opposites attract, and I feel like it was working for a long time. But I think the only reason that it's breaking up now is because somebody found their voice, and I think it was you, Aries. So I feel like you're now on this getting clarity spree. I feel like there might be somebody who needs to say a few sorries. I think that you're planning to get clarity from someone, and I think it's the person that you're off to see here. So what do I think is happening here? What I think is happening here is two people getting a divorce because someone spoke up that doesn't usually speak up, and I believe it was the Emperor, who is also the King of Cups. This is your energy, right? The person who takes charge. So I think you did take charge here. I feel like there's something that you need to say to someone, and before you can say that to someone, you had to end what was going on in the present moment. So I feel as though if this hasn't already happened, it is going to happen. I feel like you've been working up to this. So I feel like you decide up here that you need to tell somebody whatever it is you need to tell them. You've made a decision here. I feel like you try and take the higher ground because you know that you have to take control of this situation and it become out in the cold and, you know, heal before you get to before you have to defend yourself or get clarity from this ex here. That is heavy energy. Hoo-wee. Okay, let's one more card here, Aries. Yeah, you're going after the single one, the one that is the Empress, and the one that you have been waiting to move forward with for a long time. Yeah, you've been wanting to bring... I think you've been transformed into the King of Wands, but what I don't think you realize is that you're actually transformed into the Emperor. And the Emperor, no matter what the sign is, the Emperor energy is a father who has all of the energies and lessons of all of the kings. And so this person, I feel Aries, you feel like you've leveled up to the king energy here, and you're right, because we do have king energy here in the emperor energy. So I feel like you've transformed here to the king, and now you're looking at going on a new path here to find someone who is suitable for you to be balanced with. I feel like you're looking right at that person. I feel like you already know that person. You can see the King and the Queen of Wands is here. Can you see that? King and Queen of Wands is here, and what is between them? That's what's between them. New path in love. These two are soulmates. They're going to get married. Yeah. Absolutely. There's going to be marriage in the cards if you want it. Now, just, you know, remembering you have agency, right? You have agency as to whether you want any of this to go down or not. You can just say no. You can fight against these major arcana cards as well, but that's not going to do you any good. Now, I feel like what's going on here is that you've realized that this Empress is single, and now you're headed out to get that person. I feel like you're waiting for the absolute right time. I feel like you've already made a decision to go get this person. I think this person doesn't know that you have feelings for them, or they didn't before this reading. And I also feel as though that you're coming in as the King of Cups here, Aries, because you know you have to come into this person. This Empress is someone who sees you coming. Aries. This Empress is someone who is very creative, who is kind, who is charitable. This person, she's creating, she's helping others create as well. Very giving of her time and energy. She's the person who is probably going to be a really good mother for your children, depending on your energy. You know, put it where you need to, you guys. You know, we're reading divine feminine and masculine energy. We're not reading gender. But I feel like, yeah, you've been looking at getting the attention of this single Empress for a while, because you know that someone's just going to snap her up. So, or him up, depending on whoever has that Empress energy. Let's look at a couple of more cards here. Let's get some more information about this reading. What else do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please? Aries. We have Chance. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I don't see any movement here. Well, I see somebody who has moved to the point of closing a cycle. Closing a cycle here and starting again. There is the opening of the next cycle here, getting clarity from this Empress to move ahead. So I feel like, yes, there is change. I feel like you're going to approach this Empress differently than you've ever approached anyone else. And I'm going to say of this caliber, because this person doesn't need you, Aries. This person does not need you. This person, to this Empress here, you are like the icing on the cake, maybe the cherry on top, the chocolate curls or sprinkles. You know, this Empress knows how to make her own cake. She does, but she'd rather be with someone, but she will only surrender with someone who is of her caliber. So you better be high vibing if you thinking you're bagging an Empress. If you think you're getting the Empress in that net that you've set up to catch her, you better be on the high vibe. There we go. We've got grief. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So I feel like, yes, and I've said through this reading, I feel you two know each other. You know your person, Aries. Your person knows you. I really do believe we're dealing with an Emperor and an Empress here. These two are perfectly matched for union by the universe. We have the power couple here. What else do we have? We have honesty. I feel like there is, it says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. You have to be honest with yourself, right? At some point, you have to be honest with yourself in life. Am I actually doing what makes me overjoyed every day? Is it making me giggle like it's Christmas morning? Is your life so good that you are just jumping out of bed each morning, running through the shower and ready to start your day? I feel like this Emperor has made the decision that happiness is what is on the agenda. Yep. That going forward, I feel like the Aries that I'm connected with has decided that their happiness with the person that they need to have their happiness with is where they're going. I feel like you two know each other, Emperor and Empress, because I feel like the Empress's heart actually was broken. I feel like there was unrequited love here, and that the Emperor is the one who broke the heart of the Empress. There's probably some heavy karma for that, I'm just saying. So we have change, grief, and honesty. Let's take a look here. Where am I going? Okay. So what kind of change is coming for you here? Oh boy, how come we're all flipped around here? I can touch these cards all night. What the heck? So I did some readings last night, you guys, and then I cleaned my cards. Weird that they're all flipped about. Okay, so let's go back to this. And we're going to talk about change. So understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So I think that we have an emperor here who has realized that they are in stagnant energy, that where they are does not make them the most happy that they will ever be in their lives. There has to be more out there, and I feel like we have an emperor who has divorced a queen here, and it is moving forward into the future with the idea of being with this empress. So we have the queen. So your person was married to a queen of wands, possibly Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo energy. It could be in their big three. And the thing is that the queen can be stubborn. She can be stubborn, and she does her own thing. Right? She does her own thing. She can be rogue at times. She can, she's kind of a badass though, because she always gets what she wants, but how she gets it, depending on what kind of queen she is a big deal. So let's do one more card here for the queen. What kind of queen are we dealing with here? We're dealing with someone who's very passionate and someone who someone who will go rogue. So someone who doesn't mind being in a little bit of trouble. I feel like this person travels the line. I feel like this is why maybe the emperor wanted distance between them. I feel like this one walks on the edge all the time, this queen of wands. That's the energy of this person. You don't have to be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo to have this energy. It could be any energy or any sign. And that's why the signs don't really matter so much. We have Libra here in the reverse, which tells me that this queen is very out of balance. There's no harmony around her. She's very out of balance. She doesn't mind doing things that are a little underhanded as long as nobody catches her. Yeah, she goes rogue, and she is kind of passionate about doing these things that set a little bit of upheaval into people's lives. So she's not the kindest person, but she does definitely get what she wants. Yes. So it's just, like I always say, if you're watching this for your sun sign, you better go watch your moon and your rising, because all you're watching right now is from your personality. You need to know how you take information in from the world as a moon sign, and how you push it out, how you emote it to the rest of the world. What do they see, right? You may be an Aries, but they may see a Gemini or a Sagittarius. Yeah. So we have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So I think that in the past, the emperor had broken the heart of the empress and lost her. I feel like there was somebody that was giving to two, or somebody who was out of balance, or there was money problems, and got very defensive about that. So I feel like in the past, this emperor lost this empress. Now, you guys know it's depending on what's going on here. You could be female, you could be male, right? It depends how it's resonating for you. And then we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah. So there's the ending, right? Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. There's the ending, and it's time to move forward here to love and honesty. And honesty says, I can't always expect truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So I feel like you're getting clarity here and speaking up, Aries. The honesty we have here. Yeah. The truth is, you want to start over again. You want the Ten of Cups with your Empress, and you've been waiting on this for a while. You've been thinking on it, and now you've decided you're just going to come in and just say, hey, are we in or are we not? Yeah, I feel like it's going to be that way. I also feel like I want to find out what went on, and why did the Empress have a broken heart? What went on here? What was the separation? I feel like we should find out what has come to an end and what this deception is all about. We're also going to talk about what you should do about this connection here, what you can expect from this connection, what this emperor who has not yet come forward is thinking about, and how and why did they break the empress's heart, how things are going to come to an end, and what exactly does the emperor have to say that he hadn't said before. because I feel like this is someone's second time around. Okay, we're going to go to the extended here, Aries. So if you would like to come over there, you can come over there and I'll dig into these a little further. But if this is where we leave each other, then I will be back next week. And thank you so much for coming here and for clicking here. I really do appreciate the free support of a thumbs up here. And I will be back next week to give you more information. Thanks, Aries. Bye-bye.